Here we are in Kennington Park, and we're at the history hut by the garden where we are making a film with Charles and Frederick. So anyway, here are the history of Kennington Park. So you got Bob Marley and football. Here you got the green and pleasant land and all the nature things. So if you come up to Kennington, you can get the history. So this all started when Grandad from Jamaica lived over there, and his father, great granddad, came over in the Wind Rush. It was very difficult to come from Jamaica to live here. So, and there's Charlie Chaplin. He had a house off the park, and then we had the writer and the artist Van Gogh and Sir Henry Irving, and of course you got the great cricket pitch over there. So there were a number of cricketers, and still is today a cricket pitch. And of course we were promoting mindfulness and deaf awareness to cope with all this history of after the war. There she is, famous Mary Seacole, nurse of Jamaica. So where we live in Clapham, there's a number of women who you wouldn't know their names, Gloria one included, and they were all nurses right the way through from the 50s to today. They've all just retired. So a lot of people have stories, and we try to tell a different story. But there's always layers and layers of other stories. So here's the house at St Agnes Place, where Bob Marley visited. We've just been invited to St Agnes Church, which is ecumenical, and there's always people in each generation fighting for their rights and freedom, working too hard, having housing problems, praying for peace and finding peace. So if you're in, well, that's the heavier side of it, difficult old energies and the famous lords and kings. So anyway, it's a walk round Kennington Park, 1st of September. So it's gone on longer because everybody has their own personal families, works, projects, and we came to the music festival. So you can all seek your ancestral history, your family history, and work out who did what and what did who. You always find some fascinating member of the family that you never knew about, who was doing something very interesting. And there's Leonardo. So he's promoting art therapy, uniting one love and the differences of churches, which we're learning about from the vicar, and the other faiths, looking at the anyway, you can go to your local library or the Brixton History Archives and find out different links between Africa, Greece and the Caribbean, Africa, Brazil and Portugal, Africa, Egypt and London, Kennington Road, yeah. One Love from Kennington Road, September the 1st, Mama Purple, promoting One Love, history awareness, respecting our stories and ancestors, finding peace between faiths, religion, and asking for a holy ceasefire across the islands of the Caribbean, the Pacific, and the nations of the Red Sea, Horseshoe, the Middle East. It's 12 nations of Moses' tribes. Check how many groups there actually are.